Okay, this is my Flash Forge FDM printer. Reach back here and turn it on. Filament comes vacuum packed. Alright, now that it's on, I gotta get the old filament off. Just lifting up the tube here. Clip it off. Pull what little filament left. There's a little bit of filament left on there. I don't know if I'll keep it. I don't know how much, even if I have any more down there. I pay attention too much of how much I have left. I'll undo the filament, get it loose. It's got a couple pretty good sharp bends in it, so I'm going to cut it right at the end of those bends. And there's a spool holder on the back, so I'm gonna get that on real quick and then feed the line and just thread it through until I start seeing it come out. And there it is, it's out a little bit. I'm gonna hit this spool and so you'll hit load. It's gonna heat up real quick. It's gonna go to 220. Once it's done, then it's gonna eject what filament is in it, and I'll add the new one in. This all will, if you're hooked up to the Wi-Fi, it'll show if there's updates, and you can just auto update from here. Just say update. When it's done, it'll tell you to turn it off, turn it back on. You're good to go. Flash drive goes in here. Pretty much it's all one piece when it comes. The only thing you have to do is attach this screen. There's a little ribbon that plugs into the back of it. I wish they would have done a little nicer plug-in. My suggestion is make sure you turn it on before you try to put the control panel on. Make sure it's working. I put it in, put it on, it didn't work. I had to pull it back off. I damn near ripped the damn ribbon out of it trying to get that piece off. So once you get this on, it doesn't want to come off. It's loading, so I'm going to feed this in. There it goes. You can see it pulling the hose down, so it's feeding it through. It's coming out down here. A lot of times it makes a little pile down here. It does run a little long. I'm not sure if there's a way to cut it off, but overall it's pretty good. Just make sure it's hot. So this front door is magnetic. It just pops off. And you change your head, you just squeeze these two buttons and it pops, the deal pops out, and you just pop another one back in. That's how easy it is to switch. Switch the nozzle out. I got a couple extra down here. I've not bought 2 extras. Had so much trouble with my last printer. I was switching nozzle all the time. Had this, I haven't had to switch nozzles yet. Kind of looks like that. And you just pop the other one out, pop this one in. You just make sure it's not hot when you do it. Very quick. Very quick turnaround on nozzle changes in this one. And it should be done again. It is. I'm use my tools so I'm not up by that hot nozzle. Knock the excess free, maybe. See what I'm doing right now. But there it goes. And you end up with a little spool. I don't want to do it again because I've already done it enough, so I'm going to hit the home button and we're going to go to the print setting. I could have went to straight there. It's storing a bunch of prints in there. So one of 45 pages in there of everything I've printed so far. You do have to clear it because there's only a certain number that you can keep in there. I'm going to go over to my flash drive for what I've got loaded up first. I got 4 pages. Come on, work for me. 2, 3, 4 of stuff that I've printed. I did this on Tinkercad. The box was pretty much pre-made. I just put the letters on it. I encourage you to go to Tinkercad and play around. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. It's pretty nice for simple stuff. But I selected my box. It's got a leveling button here. This self-levels. I could delete the file if I wanted to, and then there's a print button. It'll got some of the information. So I'm gonna hit level because I haven't used this in a while. I tend to, unless it's a really quick short print, like a few minutes or something like that, I tend to level every time. Why not? It does it by itself. The plate is a flex plate. Comes right off. There's 2 little grooves in the back here, so it's easy to put right back on. Snaps in place. So I'm just going to hit print. I'm going to let this record for a while. What it's doing. I don't know if I can see it. It does show a little picture of it while you're printing. Down how long it was going to print. I usually write down the grams and print time when I do it, but this one I must have failed to do that. It'd be a mystery print. I'm definitely not an expert on these. I just use them. I've used them enough now to be able to notice problems and most of the time figure out where it's coming from. This printer here, like I said, has given me really no problems. As long as it stays stuck to the bed, I usually don't have any issues. That's also why I also like to watch the first layer and make sure. You can use glue if you're having trouble. A lot of times just put a brim on it, it'll help, but just a little glue stick, not very much, just you don't have to cake it, but that can help have stuff stick, especially the corners. I don't know how long this one is. A couple a little bit further out on the corners. Just to make sure the corners stick. That's where you'll have the sharp corners tend to like to pull up a little bit, so you get a little warping. Didn't ruin the print, but you can see there's a little bit of warping on that corner there where it wants to roll up. This ain't gonna hurt on this, but some prints, if you want them perfect, you want to pay attention to the first couple of layers. You don't have to sit there and watch it the whole time, but check it. Most of your problems will show up on the first couple of layers. It's heating up. I think it cleans, if I remember correctly, it cleans the nozzle. Rubs it around the back there, and then it'll do a leveling test. And then it'll do a guideline, just to make sure that the filament's running, and then it'll start printing. There we go. Doing its leveling. After that, it'll start its print. heating back up. Definitely don't want it too cold. Just dropping in here. I'm gonna turn these heaters on. It's gonna be cold outside. Your beds are very susceptible to temperatures. So you get a cold breeze if it's right by an outdoor, or it's drafty in some place, get cold air coming in through a window or something like that, it can make your bed cool down and your print to come off the Once these out, the supports started, it'll print the outline for it. Started off not too good. I think one of the supports started to fail off the beginning. But it's still printing, and it's just a rock, so it's not like it's really gonna get noticed. Yep, right there, that one failed, but not too bad. Still printing. Just a little asteroid. Print a couple more for the war fleets.